Hey, what's up? Hello. If you are new here, my name is Kayla and you are watching Kayla's Bookish Vibes. Today's video is going to be a book shopping / book haul video. We're going to be shopping for some books, thrifting for them from the comfort of our own home because we're going to be shopping on bookoutlet.com, which is pretty much like a book thrift store, but it's online. I love this website because the books are always really cheap, like on a regular basis. But I typically like to shop when they have their $5.99 sale. And that is when all of their fiction books, hardcover, paperback, doesn't matter, they're all $5.99. And when that sale happens, I'm always just like, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, okay? So I wanted to show you guys some of the books that they have available on the site. And then once I get my order in, we can do a little book unboxing. And I'll show you guys what I picked up. Now, this video is not sponsored. I feel like I need to say this because it's sounding very sponsored. It's not. I'm just a regular bookish girl who likes to save money on books and who also likes to collect books. So I'm always buying them. And I just wanted to share the wealth. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see on here, all books at least 50% off list price every day. They're not lying. Like, there's always really good prices on this site for books. I typically like to wait until they have their $5.99 sale so that I can buy in bulk. So I can buy more books at one time, save more money, and don't have to pay for shipping. But as you can see, biggest day, they have their banner. The bookcation you've been waiting for, $5.99 or less. Emily Henry, I don't know. I have two of her books on my shelf already. I really need to read those. Abby Jimenez, The Friend Zone. I think this is a part of her other series. I don't know. I may be interested in that. Again, The Serpent and the Wings of Night is a book that so many people have loved. There's lots of fantasy. Show more. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I know a lot of people really enjoy that book in that series. I didn't happen to like it. I don't like amateur sleuth books, so I didn't like that one. But if you do, that one is available for $5.49, so it's even less than the $5.99. Before I Let Go, loves that book. Definitely worth it. If you have not gotten your hands on that book, if you haven't read that book, you should definitely check out this sale because you cannot beat that price. Such a good book. The Stolen Heir is a book that I was once upon a time interested in. Legendborn, I'm pretty sure I got my copy of Legendborn from this site this time last year. I actually want to say that 80% of the books on my shelf are from Book Outlet and I purchased them for $5.99. As you can see, there's over 7,000 results of books, and you can just keep going. I literally just sit here and scroll. A Broken Blade is also another fantasy that I've wanted to check out. Ooh, Queen Charlotte, $5.99 if you want to get caught up on the Bridgerton series. Maybe that's a good place to start. I've seen that Barbarian Mine, the Ice Planet, I guess, series. I've seen those books. And I've seen people talk about them. Not interested in reading them, but if you are, they are $5.99 on Book Outlet. Brandon Sanderson is another author that I've been wanting to check out. I haven't read anything by him, but it is available for $5.99, so maybe I'll add that to my cart. Right now, guys, I'm literally just shopping with you. I just want to see what they have. Lisa Jewell. I know a lot of people really enjoy her thrillers. $5.99. Stephen King. A lot of the books on my shelf, guys, I got from Book Outlet. I know House of Marion is a fantasy written by a Black author. It has Black characters. So if you're interested in that. S.A. Cosby. Listen. Get it. Don't even think about it. If you don't have an S.A. Cosby book in your collection yet, if you haven't read a book by S.A. Cosby, you need that one. Go ahead and pick it up for $5.99. The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. I think I have actually gotten all of my books by her from Book Outlet. Take My Hand. That is a book that I purchased from Book Outlet and I actually just read it this year. I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars. I also got my copy of The Perfect Find from this website for $5.99. Again, if you're really into thrillers, they always have so many thrillers, like super popular ones and ones that I've just never heard of. They also have. They don't ever have like the complete copy of like The Butterfly or even the Ethics series. So if you're looking for Ashley Antoinette books, they never have the complete series. But if you're maybe missing 1 or 2 books, you can always try to see if they have it on this website. I've never actually gotten one of their classics, but I do. So I'm really interested in seeing like when it comes, does it look like what's actually pictured? So far, the books that I've purchased from them looks like they were pictured, but like the classics look really cool, and I would just be kind of annoyed if I got them and they didn't look like that. Sally Hepworth, The Good Sister, I already own that one, but I have been collecting Sally Hepworth's books, so I will continue to check this site to see if they have any more of hers. You can always click on the author and it will show you all of the books that they have by that author available. So they don't have her entire collection, but they do have some of them. I'm trying to see which ones I don't have. I actually already have The Younger Wife, I have The Good Sister, and The Family Next Door. Yeah, these I already have, probably because I got them from Book Outlet. So let's keep scrolling. The Final Strife, that is, first of all, this book is thick, okay? But I'm pretty sure I got my collection. I'm pretty sure I got my copies of this book from Book Outlet as well. Did you hear about Kitty Car? I got that book from, it was a book of the month pick for me. But if you're interested in it, you can get it for $5.99, which is way cheaper than book of the month. The List by Yomi Adegoke. I think I had trouble pronouncing that when I actually read that book. That is a thriller, and I thought it was okay. It was a 3-star for me, but it was interesting. But $5.99 if you've had your eye on that book. Even, obviously, I'm skipping past a lot of books, but if you see something you like, then, you know, you can always just check out this website for yourself. The Block Party, I believe I got my copy from here. The 48 Laws of Power. Lord. We have some Ruth Ware, some Megan Golden. American Dirt. I think that was a really popular book at one point. Lots of Lisa Jewell. Accidentally in Love. I've been wanting to read this book. I think I might pick that one up. I don't know yet. We'll keep looking. All Her Little Secrets by Wanda Morris is a thriller. Homegoing by Agassiz. That is one of my favorite historical fictions ever. We'll Never Tell by Kayla Perrin is also a thriller. And I'm pretty sure I got my copy from Book Outlet. While We Were Dating. I think I have that one already. In It to Win It is a romance. And I think I have that one. The Accidental Pinup is the one that I already have by that author. So I think I might go back and get the other book. Okay, The Blood Gift. I purchased that book for full price from Barnes & Noble. And I want to say it was probably like $30. Where if I just would have waited, okay, and stopped being so impatient, I could have waited until it got on Book Outlet and got it for $5.99, okay? Don't be like me looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Wait until these books go on sale. Catherine Newman. Ooh, Percival Everett, The Trees. Think I might add that to my cart. The Death of Vivek Oji. The Wedding Party. Ooh, Sunny Hostin, Summer on Sag Harbor. I think I got my copy of this on Book Outlet as well. I can't wait to get into that this summer. I believe it's a 2-book series right now, but there's a 3rd one coming out. I'm probably going to wait until the 3rd one comes out on Book Outlet before I get it. Forced by Blood. I think I got that book full price as well. And I could have just gotten it for $5.99. Okay. Another way I use this website is if I'm in a book club and the book that they have picked is not necessarily something that I would typically read myself. I always try to see if I can thrift the book or get it from Book Outlet, which is the same as thrifting the book, but I always see if I can get it from here. The only thing is shipping isn't like Amazon. You're not going to get your books the next day. It's going to take a little while. But the Ballad of Black Tom, I can't wait to get to that. It's by Victor LaValle. I read my first Victor LaValle book last year. It was a little novella. And it was so weird, but I loved it so much. And I think I'm going to feel the same way about the Ballad of Black Tom. But I did get my copy of that book from Book Outlet. I also got The Hunting Wives from this. Ooh, short stories. I'm going to have to look into that one as well. Lovecraft Country is a book that I've been wanting to read because I loved the heck out of that show, and I was so sad when they canceled it. More Sally. We'll go to page 10. We'll just do like an even number. Page 10. More Karen Slaughter. Ooh, what is this? Binti, book 1. I did get the full collection of Binti, like all 3 novellas bound into one book from Amazon. But 8 Perfect Murders by Peter Swanson. I think I read that book. I think I got it. I don't think I own it, but I know I read it. Where We End and Begin. Do I have this book? I need to check and make sure I don't have it before I try to rebuy it. But I do. That was a really cute cover for a romance. Ooh, The Destroyer of Worlds. A Return to Lovecraft Country. You can get both books. We may have to get that. Ooh, a dragon book. Dragons of Deceit. I'll have to look into that. That is such a cool cover. If this book exists, You're in the Wrong Universe by Jason Pargin. I think that's all I'm going to show you guys on here. So I'm going to sit here probably for the next hour and a half just scrolling to see what books they have that I would be interested in. I'm going to add them to my cart and then I'm going to place my order. Okay? This is not a joke. I'm going to place my order and then I will come back to you guys when the books actually get here and we can do a little book haul so that you can see what I got from this $5.99 book outlet sale. See you guys in a second, but it's probably going to be like a week for me. Our packages came. Let's open them. You'll have to excuse our background. We live here. We learn here. We play here. And we open packages here. Where are my scissors? 1 second. We got 2 boxes. So we got 2 boxes. This is one box. And this is the other one. I guess they had to send it in 2 shipments. It got here on the same day though, so I'm not complaining. So we'll open the smaller one first. I did want to say, because I don't think I've mentioned yet, that the sale ends on the 25th of this month. It is June. It's June 25th. So if you want books from Book Outlet for $5.99, I think you got like 4 or 5 days by the time this video goes up to get your order in. So run, don't walk. The lighting is a little better now. I tried to turn the brightness up for you guys. I'm so excited. Ooh, I'm glad they saran wrapped it because this box is actually, oh, none of my books are destroyed. This box is actually tore. And I'm pretty sure I said in this video,
I never received a bad shipment. Like my books always come brand new.
and then they send me a ripped open box. I'm just gonna throw the rest of it away, I guess. Hopefully none of the books are like damaged. Okay, I'm not gonna really give a synopsis of these books because there's so many and this video is probably already long enough. I'm just gonna show you what I got. So the first book I got was The Color Purple. It's crazy to say I've never read this book. I've seen the movie a million times. I think I jinxed myself, y'all. I think I jinxed myself because look at the spine of this book. Why? This has never happened to me before and I order from there all the time. I got a $10 off a purchase of $50 or more. Big whoop-de-doo. Okay, this one is not damaged. That's a relief. We got Miss Mariel or Miss Morel by Ann Petrie. I've been collecting these books and this is literally the last one that I needed for my collection. It was only $5.99, so that's good. And it's not damaged. Ooh, Saint Seducing Gold. This is a YA fantasy. And I believe this may be the second book in the series. And this one is damaged. Looks like it's just the pages maybe got smushed. But like the pages here are like bent and damaged. But $5.99. So next we have Lovecraft Country. I did end up getting this book. I'm excited to read it. I loved the show and was so mad when they canceled it on HBO. I was so mad. But this one looks like it's in good condition. You know what's crazy? I had no clue that the author of this book was a white man. I'm looking on the back and it's a picture of a white man and I had no clue that the author of this book was a white man. Which, I mean, doesn't mean anything, but the show was a banger. The next book I got was The Bone of Ruin. This is another fantasy. YA, I believe. and the condition is good. Condition is good. $5.99 for this hardback. Another book I got was I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast is Me by Jameson Shea. Obviously there's a Target sticker. Can I peel the sticker off? Score. I Feed Her to the Beast and the Beast is Me. This is such a beautiful cover as well. Only $5.99. So excited. Next we got Jasmine Gilroy's Royal Holiday. Obviously this is going to be a Christmas read. Can't beat a good Christmas read for $5.99. Let's see if we can take this off. This was at Walmart apparently for $12.78, but we got it for $5.99. This sticker is going to take some more work on my behalf. Then I also got Sister Friends Forever. It's a novel. It was just giving me Waiting to Excel vibes, and I really enjoyed that book. I read that book this year, so obviously I've seen Waiting to Excel, the movie, 1,000,001 times, but I read the book for the first time this year and I really loved the sisterhood of it all. So the cover of this was giving me those vibes and I just picked it up for $5.99. Now that was our smaller box. Now we're gonna open our bigger box. Hopefully none of these are as damaged. I'm really glad that they like shrink wrap the box, because that's obviously holding these boxes together. I'm kind of forgetting like the books that I got, so it feels like Christmas, because I'm literally forgot all the books that I picked. Okay. Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll. I actually read this book last year and I enjoyed it. I had checked it out from my library and I really enjoyed this book. So I had to get it. I realized after I read it and returned it to the library that I wanted to own it, but I just never got around to picking it up. And I was in no rush because I had already read the book. So when I saw that it was only $5.99 on bookoutlet, of course I had to get it. We got another $10 off coupon. So Much Blue by Percival Everett. I've been wanting to check out books by this author, so I'm glad that I picked this one up for $5.99. I think I did get another book by this author. Excited to read that. Next we got The Other Princess. This is historical fiction. I'm excited about this book as well. And this book was written by Denny Bryce. Next we got The Serpent and the Wings of Night. This is a series that I have been wanting to get into, and I'm excited that I finally have this book. I believe it is available on KU, but obviously I've been reading a lot of fanroll lately and I haven't really been mentioning the fanroll that I have been reading, and I probably won't except like maybe in my monthly wrap-ups. But this is one of the books that come highly recommended. It's like the fanroll that I have been enjoying. I've been looking for other creators who have been reading those books and then following some more of their recommendations of books that would give me the same vibes, or like, if you enjoyed this book then read this book. This book is one of those books that comes up a lot, like if you enjoyed a lot of the books that I have been enjoying, that I should pick up this book. So I went ahead and bought it because what I have been doing is reading my fanroll on KU, and then if I enjoy it then I'll buy the physical copy, and I just kind of like pre-bought this one, even though I will probably still read it on my Kindle. This is the other book that I got by Percival Everett, Trees. I'm really excited to get into his writing. I do eventually want to read James, which is a new release for him. It's about to rain, so like the clouds are taking the sun away, but I've been wanting to get into his new release James. But before I read that book, I wanted to read some of his backlog books, so I picked up 2 of his books. Next we got America Risen. The cover of this book is stunning. First of all, this is a series of short stories, I believe, of speculative fiction. You know, I've been trying to get into my sci-fi area, so I was like, what better way than to get a series of short stories, and I can just read a bunch of short stories that are sci-fi to see if sci-fi is really my zhuzh. So glad I got this. And the cover, look at this cover. Literally she looks like my niece, literally. The second book in the series, The Song of Wrath, I believe, and that goes with the other book that I got. I believe this is a series. So the first book is The Bones of Ruin and the second book is The Song of Wrath. Both of these hardcover in good condition, $5.99 each. Can't beat it. Next, I realized after I purchased this book that I already own the paperback I was looking at my shelves and I was like, I think I already have this book. Liberty. I literally already own this book on paperback, so one of these will have to go to a small little library and we'll just have to chalk it up to the game, okay? Next, we got a cute little romance, Accidentally in Love by Danielle Jackson. Such a cute book. I actually have the other book that she wrote already, so when I saw that this one was only $5.99, I went ahead and got it. Miracle Creek by Angie Kim. One of my mutuals read this book, and I watched a reading vlog of her reading this book, and she really enjoyed it. And just the way that she talked about it made me want to read the book, so I picked it up. And then last, I got All the Lonely People by Mike Gale. And again, I saw another mutual reading this book on YouTube, and it made me want to get it, so I got it. Now this one is a little annoying because it has double stickers. So this is a sticker that can be peeled off. This is not a sticker. It's just literally on the book, and I hate that. Like, you can't take that off. It's like engraved in the cover. Extremely annoying, but it was $5.99, so who am I to complain? Alright guys, those are all the books that I picked up from the book outlet sale. Again, if you are interested, the sale ends June 25th, so just in a few days. I believe this video is going up on a Thursday, which is the 20th. So you have like 5 days from the day this video is posted to catch that $5.99 sale. Even if you miss it though, book outlet always has really good prices. So even if it's not $5.99, you can still find good books for good prices on that website, and then you can just wait until the $5.99 sale rolls back around, because they always have them like sporadically throughout the year. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you already knew about book outlet, then you were just able to see all the books that I got. If you have never heard of book outlet, then hopefully this inspires you to check out the site, scroll through the millions of pages that they have to offer, and get you some good books for a good price. If you made it to the end of today's video, I really appreciate it. Please leave this emoji to let me know that you stayed around to the very end, and I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.